Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged. The recuperative powers of David Haye coming through there. Boy, he was stunned. He did a good job to survive. David Haye's gotten through that choppy portion of the sea battle right here. I think he's going to be fine.
Use your feet.
Of course, everybody looks forward to the big offensive fireworks from George Foreman, that wrecking ball right hand. But how is the offense of George Foreman affected tonight, facing such an awkward, athletic, unorthodox kind of guy?
Yeah, well, I think he better be a construction crew that's building something instead of just taking something down. You know, he's got to change his thought pattern a little. If he's just a wrecking ball, you know, sometimes that wrecking ball goes in, and, you know, if it's an abandoned building and the walls are already weak, that wrecking ball just falls through it, and, you know, it gets out of position. I mean, it just keeps going on in the sky a little bit. You don't want that to be the case when you're the fighter throwing that wrecking ball punch, because now you go forward, you fall out of position. So I think that he's got to have a little bit of an approach where he's going to do a little construction work, a little, put his hard hat on, and, you know, bring his work belt, and do a few other things like building a jab. You know, stay on the outside a little bit. Don't go chasing the guy. Let this awkward son of a gun come to you.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Keep moving.
This is the punch that David Haye tries to set up time and time again. He's always targeting that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. A solid left hand by David Haye.
Move your head!
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Nice work.
David Haye's left working well that time. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by David Haye.
What you doing?
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good block by George. Up top with the right hand. Lands a big hook. Nowhere close, that punch by David Haye. And we come to the end of round number 1. Foreman's first few moments in this fight are going to make his corner just cringe. Time after time, he is getting hit by long-range headshots.
Well, they got to remind him, hey, you became a boxer. If you wanted to be a catcher, you should have went to the Yankees and tried out over there.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Good flush shot upstairs. Now here's what I like about David Haye. He puts his punches together. George Foreman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Well played, straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. A well-placed overhand right. Teddy, he's just not keeping up his guard here. He's getting tagged.
And you know what, Joe? It's gotten to the point where the corner has to start thinking about much more of this. They have to stop it.
Look at that combination by George Foreman.
Uppercut.
That's a good sharp hook by David Haye. Big George Foreman with a big right hand. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And he just holds on there.
Finish with the hook.
Nothing there on the punch by David Haye. Nice work with the overhand right. Oh, and there you go. David Haye's down. That combination floored him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
David Haye has a target on him now. He's going to try to get rid of him after scoring that knockdown. Little head hunting with the left. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Good job by David Haye, just staying sound defensively, able to block that punch. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? Did you see Haye right there? He was rocked. If I was David Haye, I'd look to smother my opponent, make sure he cannot get those punches off. David Haye is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid.
Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand.
You're doing fine. You're okay.
He's trying.
What a big shot. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
One, two, three, four, five.
David Haye's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight.
Uppercut.
He's tired. He's tired.
Oh, those recuperative powers kicking in for him here.
Reminds me of Arturo Gatti. You know, he used to get hurt, but he used to recover so quickly.
Oh! Not an easy task to floor David Haye. His opponent just did it. The ref is stopping this fight. Foreman's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Big George Foreman.
Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. George Foreman's power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from combination, but one shot, wow.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.